Welcome to Anime Fanjutsu, where we talk all things anime. Obviously, we are all really big anime fans, and we just wanted to come together and talk about our favorite thing, anime. One of the best parts of anime
openings
are the openings and the endings. So what are your top 3 opening songs and top 3 ending songs?
Christian, you go first.
From anime.
Let me get my list.
Are you saying roundabout, by the way?
Obviously.
Roundabout.
I just love like when it starts and you're just like, oh, that kind of
when it starts before the actual thing ends, and then it ends with a to be continued on the when the riff plays before the actual ending. That's also why my favorite ending is Hunting for Your Dream, because it does that, and it'll play the riff while the narrator's talking, and then it'll
doesn't have that meme where Kurapika is like drowning.
Kurapika is drowning in an indescribable emptiness, and then it goes into like the guitar riff.
We were like, that didn't go well. Hey Christian, top 3 openings.
99.9 the Mob Psycho opening 2.
The visuals on that also
are
like
really pretty.
Very psychedelic.
And then
Floyd.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood openings 4 and 5, Period and Rain.
They are
Full Metal
good.
Alchemist Brotherhood has the best openings.
Disagree. But
Okay, Ty. Best 3 openings in your opinion.
number 1 is probably the 430 opening, which is Long Shot. It's the one, you know it, right? The last one that they had. Actually, yeah, you probably won't, because they only played it like twice, because they had 30-minute episodes with no opening and ending.
It was such a good show.
It is a really good show.
We gotta get them back so that Rim can like not just sit here for the rest of her life.
She's like Kirito in Sword Art Online Season 3.
I need to finish
4.
Season 2
Of what?
of ReZero.
Second is the Horimiya opening. I don't know how to pronounce the name of it, but it's really good. And then my third favorite is probably either the first Fate Zero opening or Renai Circulation from Bakemonogatari. Have
No
you done
Attack
your
on
endings?
Titan Sasageo. I haven't done my endings.
Sasageo. Shindo Sasageo.
I'm not gonna lie, those hit. I love the Attack on Titan. I mean, I wouldn't listen to it like when I wasn't wanting to listen to an anime playlist, but
The best Attack on Titan ending is the one where it acts like it's just going to be a normal ending, and all the other ones, and it starts off slow, and then it starts singing Sasageo again.
So my favorite openings are I'm gonna butcher this and everybody's gonna yell at me. Kakai Katan from Jujutsu Kaisen. Kakai Katan from Jujutsu Kaisen.
The first Jujutsu Kaisen opening.
I can say this one with ease. Trash Candy by Grand Rodeo from Bungo Stray Dogs. And Crybaby from Tokyo Revengers, which, if you're not watching right now, you definitely should be.
Is it still airing?
Yes.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 weeks left.
We just had Bloody Halloween. It was so good.
Oh yeah, we're on the Bloody Halloween arc.
How many arcs are there in 24 episodes?
We've already gone through
3.
a couple. Yeah.
Usually there's only 2.
The characters are just so likable.
Well, one of them's like a sub arc within. Like, there's the Valhalla arc, and then there's the Bloody Halloween arc within that arc.
That's really good.
Endings?
Endings. My favorite ending is Hunting for Your Dream, which is the second Hunter x Hunter ending.
The first one's better.
Oh, the reason all my openings are Full
That
Metal
song is
Alchemist
like
Brotherhood
10
ones
minutes long.
is because even though Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime, all the opening is just Departure on all of them.
Well, there's 2 versions, though. There's Departure 1 and Departure 2. And Departure 1 I love, and Departure 2 makes me mad.
All they change is like one word.
Right. Instead of you can smile, they say you can try. That's not as optimistic. Like, you can try.
My second ending is Lily, which is the Bungo Stray Dogs' third ending. Where it's just all the people crying. It's just a crying montage. That's what the visuals are. And then my third one, which I think everybody's going to have on their list, is Lost in Paradise Jujutsu Kaisen.
Everything is fading.
I need to change something on my list.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to say that my 3 favorite ending songs are, yes, Lost in Paradise, because it's obviously the best, from Jujutsu Kaisen. Wind, which is the original Naruto ending, which is like the most chill song ever. Like if you wanted to just like
With the butterfly
and smell some essential oils and light a candle and listen to Wind, that would be great. And then this one will not be popular amongst some, but Roundabout from
No, it's
JoJo.
It's popular, but it's not popular for anime.
But it's just like, it just goes so well with the ending of the show.
You should just be glad I didn't put Walk Like an Egyptian.
What do you think the ending theme for Part 6 is going to be?
Hopefully a song from 2011, since it takes place in 2011.
Katy Perry, maybe?
I mean...
Hot and Cold.
We can't,
Katy Perry.
I can't predict anything, because Part 5 had Freaking You, and I'd never expect that to be an ending song.
I don't know what that is.
It's like an R&B song.
It sounds inappropriate.
It is.
My favorite endings are the first ReZero ending, Styx Helix. My second one is the 5th Black Clover ending, Tenjo Tenge. What? It's so groovy. And then my third is Lost in Paradise.
We finally had one thing on a list that everybody picked. Well, who knew that the one thing everyone could come together on was Lost in
It's
Paradise?
probably my second favorite ending behind Hunting for Your Dream.
I'm going to say, when I first
like
started watching Jujutsu Kaisen and that ending came on, I was like, this is weird, because it was so modern looking. But then I was just like, this song
it's set
is...
in like 2018.
This song is so cool.
Dude, my mom
They all have iPhones.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Did they got iPhones in this show?"
In Bleach, they have Soul Pagers.
In
Which is like a cell phone.
In One Piece,
in Steins Gate, they got flip phones.
in One Piece, they have snails that have like a phone on top of them, and they like call through like snails.
That sounds like some Naruto
because the
stuff.
snails can speak have telepathy, so they can call each other through their snails. And everybody's snail
Slimy.
phone, their snail phone like looks like
snail phone.
The snail phone looks like the person that owns it.
Is there a
It's
Luffy?
a shell phone.
Is there a Luffy snail phone?
I don't think so.
Is there a Zoro snail phone?
This is what the snail phones look like.
That's weird. That creeps me out a little bit.
Turbo fanfic. You're like that one Queen song, I Want It All.
Queen, is that a JoJo reference?
Yeah, I can't say anything about it. Actually, I can't say. There's no Radiohead in JoJo.
There's a thing.
You watch in season 8, it's gonna be like creep.
There's no paranoid. It's gonna be Paranoid Android.
Yeah.
Or like Karma Police.
There's an
I
arc.
love that song.
There's an arc called the Radio Gaga event.
Radio Gaga's the best Queen song.
So far, my favorites has been Logs and Messina.
I like Dyer and Straito.
Oh no, my favorite was Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. It's one word. Tom Petty. Every time they say it, I would be like...
Limp Pancake or whatever.
Oh, Limp Biscuit. You know how they...
No, Flaccid Pancake.
It got changed to Flaccid Pancake for the English.
I hate Lil Bomber. It's the worst one.
Aerosmith got changed to
Why
Lil Bomber.
Why didn't they just make it like
Aeroplane?
Like Aeroplane? Like that's such an easy...
Lil Bomber. And I liked how when we were watching it, they would say Santana, but then it would be like San Viento.
San Viento.
I'm like, that's not what they're saying. They're saying Santana.
My favorite JoJo stand design is Whitesnake. And I just googled Whitesnake and forgot to put JoJo and
a
it just...
Metallica reference?
And it just gave
It's
you
the
like...
band Whitesnake.
Yeah, I know.
So have any of you ever played a video game that was anime related?
Yes.
That's pretty much all I play.
So what's your favorite anime video game?
Persona
I'm going to
3.
say the only one I've ever played because I'm elderly is Castlevania.
Persona 3, which is also just my favorite game. But, I mean, I already said Steins Gate's based on a visual novel. Is yours Danganronpa?
No.
Is that the name of the anime? Or is that like a character in anime?
Danganronpa is the name of the game.
It
that
means
got
like,
turned into an anime.
it's like refute bullets or whatever. Isn't that what it means?
I don't know.
Or like rebuttal bullets or something?
What is it that Inoue on Bleach will say like, so-and-so, I reject?
My favorite...
No, it's like refutation bullets or something.
My favorite is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Heritage for the Future, which was on this SNES.
That's a game? There's a JoJo game?
There's
It's
a
a
bunch of
fighting
Jo-
game,
there's a bunch of
and it's
JoJo
on the
games.
SNES.
So here's what's hard
Because
for
JoJo's
me.
from the 80s.
I feel like only you and your friends watch JoJo.
I don't watch it.
No, it's...
But, like...
It's about
It's
to be
really
mainstream.
I feel like other people
It's already mainstream.
also watch it, which is confusing to me, because why?
What? It's really popular. It's especially popular in Japan.
I like the 80s aesthetic. I'll say that.
Well, yeah, that's because it's from the 80s.
But
Part 3 takes place in the 80s. There's no Nazis in Part 3.
I took place in the 80s.
Which part has Nazis?
Part 2.
Part 2.
Oh.
There's a whole
Stroheim.
cyborg Nazi.
Oh, yeah.
Stroheim.
I'm like, I don't know how I feel about the Nazi guy being like the good guy, but whatever, we'll go with it.
That's the JoJo fighting game from the SNES.
Which parts does it include?
It's just Part 3.
So Persona 3 and JoJo's Bizarre Fighting Adventure.
Or Danganronpa 2.
Cringe.
Danganronpa.
Is that one word?
What? Danganronpa?
Yeah.
It sounds like
I also like
and like dang and rampa.
There's the videos
Like
of
they're
dudes saying
buddies.
like Dangan Marampa.
Danganronpa?
I also like Nier Automata.
Is that an anime game?
There's a manga of it.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to follow Anime Fanjutsu on Instagram. We are at Anime Fanjutsu.
I just recently got my mom into anime. She's first anime her gateway anime was Attack on Titan. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say the first episode I was like, dude's mom just got eaten. I don't know if I can watch this. But then when Aaron became a Titan, I was all in.
Remember the first episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? Or the second episode?
Oh, so sad.
There's
I
only
don't,
been
I don't like really sad things. I think that's why I like Totoro so much, because it's just
Well,
like you don't have to worry the whole.
You say you like it because of the death theory, that just makes it sad.
There's only 2 times that my mom has been genuinely mad at an anime. And it was the first episode of The Promised Neverland.
The Promised Neverland
It was so bad now.
was really depressing, but I feel like it ended good.
She watched all the way through the second season and said it was good.
It ended good. They
Me and
tied
my mom
up
didn't
all the loose ends.
Yeah, but they skipped like 3 arcs.
Who's your favorite? I like Norman.
Ray.
I also
I
love
think
Ray.
the main girl looks like a boy.
I like Norman and Ray, and not her.
You don't like Emma?
What's her name? Emma?
She's not my favorite. Because she's just
I
really
also
like
think Elizabeth's
normal.
a really good antagonist.
I like Norman because he just seemed so sweet, and I like Ray because he seemed not sweet but was really sweet.
Emma reminds me of Tanjiro.
I was thinking of
She reminded me of Harley.
I was thinking of cosplaying Ray.
I've only seen the
Your hair will
opening.
be perfect.
Whenever it's more grown out, yeah.
I want to cosplay Morel from Hunter x Hunter.
I was thinking about growing my hair out and cosplaying Aki.
I want to cosplay Mikasa.
Yeah, but
I mean, I just would need a jacket and
You should
some
cosplay
hairspray.
Tsunade.
the other time my
She
mom
don't
was
wear enough
mad was
clothes.
whenever you remember in Attack on Titan season 3, whenever we were having the Grisha flashback with like his little sister, Aaron's dad,
I'm so sorry.
and they like beat up his sister and then fed her to dogs.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Yeah, my mom was like ready to throw hands.
When they're like, you don't worry about it. We'll make sure she gets home. They did not make sure she got home. That was so sad.
And then Zeke sold out his dad.
But it was all for the master plan.
I was like, but wasn't it part of the plan?
It's all part of the plan.
So, do you guys do you guys think the Beast Titan takes on different forms depending on who has it?
I've heard it does. Like, I'm pretty
Like,
sure.
there's like probably
Okay,
like a wolf one and like a bird one. Or
I heard there was a lizard one.
A lizard one?
Yeah, like you know how the Beast Titan, like for Zeke, is a monkey.
Oh, I asked you this, Ty. What if a guy eats the female Titan?
Well, there he goes.
What happened? Is it still the female Titan?
Becomes the male Titan.
Is it just called the male Titan now?
I mean, that's like all that she's known by is that she's female.
She was like supposed to be like the balanced one, right?
Yeah, just everything but a female.
So one of the like stupidest, weirdest parts of the show to me was when the female Titan is there and she literally has no skin, and somebody talks about like how nice her rear end is. And I'm like,
He's like, that Titan's got a nice.
and it's like, you don't even have skin. How desperate are you? She doesn't have skin, dude.
Oh, that reminds me of what's his name? He was really cool. The leader of the bald dude that drank a lot. What was his name?
Oh, Pixish.
I knew it started with a P. He was like,
I like him.
I wouldn't mind getting eaten by the female Titan.
I thought he was gonna be one.
Gross.
I thought he was gonna be one of my favorite characters, but then him in the season 4 animation has a big forehead.
I think if they ingrained him more in the story, he would have been really a lot cooler.
Do y'all like the new animation better or the old animation better?
Definitely old, but I don't mind the new one.
In
Like,
season 4, he's got a big old forehead.
Let me think.
I think the old animation looked so pretty.
I feel like everyone
look at
was
him.
more attractive in the old animation too.
Well, have you seen the manga? Everyone's really ugly. Especially Levi. Levi is really ugly in the manga.
What anime coming up are you most excited about?
Chainsaw Man.
JoJo.
Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2.
I'm really excited for that, but I'm more excited for... I don't know, am I more excited for Jujutsu Kaisen 0?
I just want to know if Levi is alive.
JoJo Part 6.
And I looked it up, and I'm still not sure.
JoJo Part 6 has all the best
Think about it.
Diaper down.
Would you consider Levi like a sensei type character?
He's just Killua with darker hair.
Yeah, he's more of a Killua.
I feel like Mikasa is more Killua.
Useful Sakura.
And then Armin is...
Everybody with the last name Ackerman is just like super OP.
Yeah, it's literally their DNA.
I love it. I want to be an Ackerman.
They have the special ability, the
Sharingan.
No, it's like the it's basically like
the Ackerman Jutsu.
You know, in Jujutsu Kaisen, the blood manipulation. You know how they do like the red scale or whatever, where it just basically boosts their physical abilities because they just put themselves on steroids. That's basically what it is. The Ackerman ability.
I feel like I should have been an Ackerman.
It should have been me.
I should have been a Joestar.
You should have been a Joestar. No.
Or a Cujo.
Oh yeah, wait. Why isn't his last name Joestar?
Because the bloodline. One of them has a daughter. And the daughter marries
so it goes through her bloodline, and then her son is Jotaro.
Mm-hmm.
Then why does he still get the... Does she have the birthmark?
He still has Joe in his name.
Cujo.
I
mean,
what about
Joe in your
Part 4 is Higashikata. But...
it's a translation thing.
In the kanji...
Couldn't it like be read as Joe?
Part of Higashikata can be read as Joe if you read it the other way. But then... Part 5 is Giorno Giovanna. So it's Gio.
It's not delivery.
It's Gio.
It's JoJo.
G-I-O.
Yeah, if that's Dio's son.
Gio.
I'm not feeling that.
No, he's cool. He's the coolest JoJo.
And then, no, he is the worst JoJo.
Oh, fighting words.
No, Part 5 takes place over 1 week. And he gets no character development at all. And he's just a character design. He has no character. He has no character, he's just a character design.
But he has the most OP ability.
That's boring. He's literally just a plot device, and all the main characters make Part 5 the best.
Your favorite anime character of all time is just a plot device.
Who?
JoJo.
JoJo?
Bye!